So let's catch up with you guys and where we are with things. So, Mike, for you, business, let's talk a bit about your company alongside Daisy and what you've been up to. And it's a growing market. We've talked about that in the past, but it's constantly developing, I guess.
It's always changing. There's new laws and regulations coming through all the time. We actually just had new European laws come through on the 20th of May. So we spent the better part of 2 years preparing for that, making sure that all of our product line was, within the guidelines of the laws, having all of our product range tested and registered with the MHRA and all that kind of fun stuff.
Because that must have been really strange for you both, because you're at the very beginning of still a new kind of business, and although you must feel like you've been doing it forever, it's still an emerging market. It's still something that certainly had issues in different places, and there's also an ongoing conversation about the alternatives to people smoking.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this almost 6 years now, or just over 6 years, haven't we? During that time, we've prevented over 100 million cigarettes being consumed and saved our customers over 40 million pounds in extra disposable income. And we see customers every day who come into our shop or who we speak to online and on the phone. And, it's changed their lives. So on the one side, these laws have to come in and regulations have to come in because there's a lot of product out on the market that's maybe not done the right way. But on the flip side of it, you don't want to have too much regulation that the product can't get into the hands of people so they can use it. And the impact it has is people going from smoking, 40 cigarettes a day to none almost overnight is pretty amazing.
It must have been fascinating, though, to be part of something new as well. And when you first decided to get into it, Daisy, was there a point where you thought, is this going to work?
Yeah, really, really early on, because I think it was about 6.5, maybe even 7 years ago, and we just started. And I thought, what is this? I'm not sure about this, Obviously, I'm like, you'd be crazy to smoke when you've got so much good product on the market. And we've seen, over 7 years, customers that have actually stayed with us for a long time, the improvement in their health. And my mum uses the product, my husband uses the product, and I always wanted to know that we had the best product out there, because if they were going to stop smoking,
And there are others available, we should say, for all those other sellers going, yeah. But no, whatever. But no, we get the point. But I'm just really interested in the dynamics of a business like that, about how something which is new to people and how you research it. And I know you guys have been involved with sort of government studies and all sorts of things where you're really involved in what you're doing. It's a fascinating world.